Hey guys, Matt with CJ Off-Road here. Now today we're going to be working on a 2005 Jeep Wrangler TJ, and many of you might not know this, however we do carry a ton of different TJ parts ranging from 97 to 2006. Now this 05 behind me is one of our fellow employees who is currently serving overseas in the United States military, so we figured it would be a great time to modify his Jeep, who he left sit here with us, and change up some of the parts that have been, older or deteriorating over the years. The first thing that we're going to do is ditch this rusty front bumper with some old school rigid lights and throw in a brand new Smittybilt front bumper with D-rings. So I'm going to show you guys how to get that installed. Let's get started. Now, one thing that I absolutely love about the older Jeeps, especially the 97 to 06 TJ, is that they are really simple. So there's only 3 bolts that hold on this front bumper on each side. That makes 6 in total. The only tool we're going to need for this entire install is going to be a T55 Torx bit and a ratchet. Now we're going to first remove these top 2 bolts, go underneath and remove that third one. Repeat the exact same thing over on the passenger side and get this bumper removed. And this one doesn't seem to be too rusted in the bolts, which is actually a good thing. I've had some of these that the bolts can get pretty tight in there, so make sure you definitely pound down on the Torx bit to make sure it seats in there before you strip them out. You are going to retain all the factory hardware, as we're going to use that on the brand new bumper. So just set these aside for later use. Get the second bolt out. Get those 2 out. Set the factory tow hook aside. Now we're going to go right below. The bolt is straight down through here. It's the same T55, so let's pull that off as well. So that one's out. We'll repeat the exact same process on the other side and pull this bumper off. Now you can go ahead and remove the bumper. Now we can install our brand new Smittybilt SRC front bumper by simply sliding it over the frame rails and aligning all the holes up. Now this bumper is going to fit 87 to 2006 Jeep Wranglers and includes everything that you need to put it on. This one includes the D-rings too, which I think is a great touch, giving you a nice recovery point. That way we won't have to reinstall those factory tow hooks. But we're just going to go ahead and utilize the factory bolts that we just pulled out to get this nice and tightened down. And the crinkle coat on here looks really good compared to that rusted old crap bumper that we pulled off. So let's go ahead and get this tightened down and show you guys what the finished product looks like. We're going to go ahead and utilize the factory long bolt on the top into this location here. Now since we did have the opportunity while this was out, we did go ahead and put some Never Sees in there. That way the bolts go in a lot easier and they're not going to rust when they're up inside. Now we're going to go ahead and use the same T55 Torx bit to get these all tightened up. There's going to be 2 on the top and then 2 on the bottom. After you get that last bolt tightened, your install is complete. Well guys, if you are looking for a new bumper for your 87 to 06 Wrangler, the Smittybilt SRC classic style front bumper is a really good fit for you. And as you saw here, it's literally about 10 to 15 minutes and you can have this installed in your front driveway. Now one of the coolest things is that I do like the crinkle coat powder coat that's on here. This is one of Smittybilt's patented sort of style powder coats. It's a great look on the front end of our TJ, plus it included the D-ring mounts and the D-rings. So you're really not missing anything by removing those factory tow hooks. You've now got a point on the front where you can easily attach a tow rope and pull all your buddies out on the trail. Now one of the cool things is that Smittybilt also has an SRC rear bumper with a tire carrier, and if you continue to watch our YouTube page, we're going to be installing that bumper onto this TJ. So make sure you stay tuned because we have some big plans for this Jeep to really surprise our employee who's overseas right now. So make sure you follow along and check us out on cjponyparts.com. Hope you enjoyed that video. To stay up to date on our CJ Off-Road videos, make sure to subscribe up top here, and for any other installs, make sure to click the link right above.